y'all have to see this to believe it. There is a whole Facebook page dedicated to people who think the Earth is flat. I mean, come on now. International Space Station is fake. Hold on real quick. So yeah, they have a whole website dedicated to actually viewing it for yourself. If it's such a problem, go get your pair of binoculars, get your ass outside, and go look at it. These people think we have never been to the moon. We have never even been to space. The Voyager 1 just didn't leave the solar system. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of what you gain from this type of thinking, other than, well, the Earth is round. That's a little too mainstream for me. So let's just make up some bullshit and go with it, just so we can cause drama. Alright, so just received this package in today, and it's actually significant to the channel. And I misquoted myself the other day saying I had a rental bar coming. It's actually a Bike Master low-rise handlebar. So at some point today I'm going to be installing this on the Ruckus. So hopefully improve my handling a little bit compared to those wishy-washy drop bars. Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dude Talk channel. I'm actually losing track of how many videos this is this time, so I think this is number 6 or 7, one of the two. So got a few interviews coming up, so I'm going to get my ears lowered and also look for a tent before the weather gets too cold, because me and the lady friend are definitely wanting to do some hardcore camping. We have a weekend planned out of it where I'm gonna go try to get some shots of the Milky Way galaxy. I'm also shopping around for what is it, a 24mm f2.8 wide angle lens. If I didn't say it's 24mm EFS Canon lens. Something gonna be a little wider field of view for catching the entire Milky Way galaxy, because I don't think my 18 to 55 kit lens is going to do the job. Also going to set back some money, because every time I hit a bump in this Jeep, I feel like the shock mount is wanting to break loose again. So I'm going to go ahead and set back some money for my resident Jeep mechanic, you know who you are, so he can get that taken care of when he gets some free time. Haircut first, so I can look fly for the rest of the errands. So, looking fresh to death. Got the fades on the side. So if you want a fresh do, come talk to the ladies at Master Cuts in the Alexandria Mall, and they'll hook you up. acquired our shelter for the Milky Way trip. Got a two-person Magellan journey. Let's see if you can see it. Little cheap but not cheap A-frame tent. Ought to be good. Do plan on going more than just the one time that we'll be out there. So it ought to be a wise investment. And especially if I don't get a job pretty soon and I'm out there sleeping in the dirt. I know I do talk about it a lot because it does weigh on my mind pretty heavily. But for all of you who are wondering why I'm always talking about unemployment, I worked for GE Oil and Gas through Dresser in Pineville, Louisiana. Great company, great pay, great benefits. You know, I'm blessed with 4 weeks of severance after they shut down, and I was there over the years, so I can possibly draw unemployment after that, even though I really don't want to do that. But like all greedy companies, GE wanted to weed out all of the union shops, so they're relocating to Jacksonville in the name of profit. But honestly, we've looked at the stats across the United States, and they're shutting down all of the union plants and relocating them so they can afford to pay people less, because they offered me a job in Jacksonville, Florida, where the new plant will be. And when they told me how much I would be making an hour, I had to tell them, you know, I can't justify moving that far for nothing. Literally nothing. I mean, I could understand moving for more money, but not moving that far for a pay cut. But yeah, anyways, a lot of good people lost their jobs on September 2nd. A lot of good guys' lives were ruined. A few in the last week we were there had some terrible things happen to them, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. You know, I'm out there grinding, looking for another job, spending a lot of money that I shouldn't, honestly. But I mean, I've still got income. I'm still getting my bills paid. Bills are paid. Caught up at the moment. So I guess that's all that matters, as long as I can just bust my ass and get a job before it's really grind time. And shoot, I'm a very humble guy, for all of you that know me, and I am not too proud to work fast food if it gets the bills paid. It is terribly hot in here, and I just realized I've had the window up so y'all can hear me talking into the mic. But let's I do believe I'm going to skip putting the... No, I'm not actually. I'm not going to skip putting the Ruckus handlebars on, because I am going to ride it to my test in the morning so I can get a feel for it. So yeah, I'm going to do that first thing when I get home, actually, before I start cooking for everybody. Oh my God, I'm sitting here at the ATM, and I can just smell the Alfredo from CC's Pizza next door, and it's driving me crazy. A lot of people I know don't like it, but I love CC's Pizza. Alright, I do believe I'm going to get a little quick Mickey D's fix, and then we're going to go home and get these handlebars on before I run out of daylight, which I'm already doing. Alright, coming from someone who is of self-defense, I like the self-defense. If you do not know all of the firearms that I am in love with. But from a person who does not carry any firearms, would this be good standpoint for self-defense? It is more of poker face than self-defense. So if you are an unarmed white person and you are in fear of your life, you could either try to run, but most likely will not work.
or you can put on thick Russian accent and tell these people this will be the worst mistake of your life. That I have people who have eyes on you right now. Your family, you, no one will be safe. And 3 out of 4 times they're going to tell you, you fucking bluffing, you're bluffing. I said, try me. You just try me. Then you put on your sunshades, said, I'm ready when you are. I said to hell with McDonald's, I am a Burger King guy, so I will get a double cheeseburger.
Thanks for the Burger King, how may I help you?
Yes, can I get a double cheeseburger? Only
Double cheeseburger, what else?
Yes, only mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard.
Only mayo, ketchup, and mustard.
And the medium sweet tea.
Okay. Double cheeseburger. Only mayo, ketchup, mustard, and a sweet tea.
Yes, medium.
Medium, sweet tea. What else?
That is it.
$3.73.
Thank you. If I had not eaten already, I would have died of starvation. Alright, thank you. So after listening to playback footage of GoPro audio and a microphone test, it says shotgun style mic on the box, and it is actually a shotgun mic and not omnidirectional, which that pisses me off, honestly, because I want something that I can turn the mic around and look in other direction and still be able to hear me, but my voice is just flatline after that. I'm not knowing what to do. Very, very upsetting, very upsetting. All right, I am on my way to can't say tutu casa, or to mi casa actually, to install the new Ruckus bars. So I'm trying to beat the daylight as is. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark. So if all else fails, I'll do it on the front porch where I got some optimal lighting. And gotta get rid of the rust bucket eBay bars that are on there. I know I got the Bike Master bars off of eBay, but they are a much better brand, and hopefully they won't rust out like the hardware on these other ones. Not to mention the anodization of the bars. They're a black anodized bar. The anodization, I don't know if that's the correct word, but you know what I'm trying to say. The finish actually faded from too much sun exposure, and I've never had that happen, and it just looks like complete shit. So I'm hoping there's about 3 or 4 different connection points on the drop bar, so maybe these one-piece low-rise bars are going to help the rigidity of the front end and make it feel a little more solid. So we're going to see. I am very much a sweet tea connoisseur, so Burger King on Jackson Street, good job on the tea. Y'all did great. Flew off yesterday and like ricocheted on like 3 different surfaces. I had no idea where it went. Motherfucker was in the bottom of my cup holder in the center console of the Jeep. Mind blown.